Hey everyone, Chris Shogeki back with another Fortnite review. This time it's going to be on the Fortnite Legendary Series Enforcer, made by Jazwares. And if you guys know about Jazwares, then you know that they're not really much, and they're not a horrible toy company, but they are not really They're not really good with quality control on their figures at times. I mean, it's either on the Sony Sonic figures or the Adventure Time figures that they made. Like any figure they made, their quality control wasn't that good. Now, I mostly experienced this from the Sonic figures that I used to own. Like my first Superposer Sonic years ago, his arm broke off and his waist couldn't move. And on my Superposer Super Shadow and Super Sonic figures, the lower arms came off as well. And and on my Superposer Shadow figure, the normal one, his nose broke off, so I had to replace it. As well as some 3-inch Sonic figures that I used to have but ended up breaking as well. So yeah, I had experience with Jazwares figures breaking and whatnot, which, yeah, that sucked. But anyway, this is not about Sonic, this is about the Enforcer from Fortnite. Now, I mostly got this guy because he looked kind of like a combination of Reaper from Overwatch, that guy back there, and Spawn. But anyway, I almost forgot to say, when I got this guy, I thought I was expecting the same type of poor quality control like on some of the other Jazwares figures, mostly just Sonic figures. Instead, however, I was surprised. Nothing felt brittle, nothing felt like it was going to tear off. From what I've heard, I think some people or someone from that used to work with Toy Biz back in the day when Toy Biz used to make the Marvel Legends figures came in to make the type of figure, and you know what? It actually surprised me. This guy feels really solid and just he doesn't feel like he's about to break at all. And I'm really surprised by that. Really. Now let's just get on to the figure right now. Actually, no. Let's get on with his accessories first. Then we move on to the figure. So obviously you can see here, and I dropped it. He comes with his sniper rifle that you can put into his hands. He also comes with his shield that you can plug into his back. I'm just gonna take this off right now. Just straighten this guy out here. Put him to the side. Comes with a disco grenade, I think it's called. Now, like I said, I don't play Fortnite, but I have seen gameplay footage of this thing being used, and this grenade, when it's thrown, it makes the opponents dance, and then this explodes, and then it explodes. I don't know. It comes with also a bandage here, which if you take damage, you can use this to heal yourself up. And there is a hole there, and if I'm right, I might be mistaken, you can just take the hole and you can plug the thumb in it, like so. So you can have him hold it. That might be the case. I don't know. But he also comes with his pickaxe, with some actually really impressive shading on the metal part. I do like how this looks. Of course, there's green here. There's green for the strap. A bit more metal here. And he can also hold it as well. And you can see he has posable fingers, so I'll talk about these when we get to the articulation segment, but he can hold it. And he also comes with two alternate faces. Now, the face he has on him right now is this neutral type of stern face. The next face he comes with is a face where he's like a comes the eyebrow in, eyebrow up sort of thing. As you can see, that's what it looks like. I think he's going like, impressive, yet strange, or something like that. He also comes with a face where his eyes are wide open, like he's shocked at what he just saw. He's like, "Oh my god, did that just happen?" Yeah, he's just shocked. He just can't believe what he's seen. But Now the way you swap the faces, I mean, you first remove the hood. It's a little peg here that goes into a hole here. You lift the head up and you can pop the face off. And you can just plug in any face you want to have. You just put the hood back on as well. If I can. There we go. And of course, not only is the hood removable, but this little scarf piece is a separate piece. You just need to make sure the face is off, then you can slide this whole thing off. And then you can put the face back on. Or any face you want. And you can also put the hood on like that, but it's a very, very loose fit. It will not stay on because the little hole back here is way too big for the peg. So you do have to have the scarf on for the hood to stay on. But yeah, just put this back on. Putting his normal face back on as well. There we go. But yeah, not a bad batch of accessories. I mean, again, I got this guy mostly because he's to me, he's kind of a combination of Reaper from Overwatch and Spawn, to me at least. But yeah, I'm just impressed by this guy. Really, I'm really impressed. I never thought that Jazwares would be able to do something like this. Now again, from what I've heard, someone that used to work with Toy Biz now works with Jazwares to produce these figures. And I'm impressed. Really, I am. But anyway, for posability, his head can move side to side as well as up and down. But if you take the hood off, as well as take the scarf off, and you know what, I'm gonna leave him off for the rest of the video. I mean, you can move the head all the way up and all the way down. It's on a little disc hinge here. You can rotate side to side, or full rotation actually. Though, because it's the way the face pops in, you kind of risk pulling the face off if you're not careful. And the shoulder pads can move up like so. So your arms can move outward that far. Actually, no, about that far. You can fully rotate. I think there's a butterfly joint in there. Okay, it kind of works on this arm. Though on this one, I think, okay, it's moving, but it's not really as smoothly as the right arm, but eh. He also has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. They've been pretty good. His wrists can rotate. They can move mostly forward. And, okay, they can move both back and forth. And like I said before, his hands can open and close. That's cool. He has a diaphragm joint that can move back and forth, side to side, and rotate it, but not fully rotate. Now I think he has waist articulation, but I can barely see. I can only get it to barely move at all, and if he does, then it's pretty tight, and I don't want to break this guy. And you can see here, I did shave a bit of plastic from the lower part, this area here, because originally the legs were limited while moving forward, so now the legs can move a lot more forward than before. Because originally they used to stop at like right there or something, which I didn't like. So yeah, both legs can move a lot more forward than earlier, than before the figure. Before I modded it, that's what I'm saying. It can do the full-on splits. That's awesome. It has a thigh swivel, like fully rotate. There's a double jointed knee. His feet can barely move forward due to this piece here, It can move back farther. It can move back a lot farther, I should say. It can, his feet. They can also. He also has an ankle pivots and a toe joint. They can move up, and for some reason, they can move down, which is kind of pointless. Why have your toes move down? But anyway, not bad. Not a bad figure. Now, of course, I had to mod mine so that the hips can move forward a lot more than earlier. And yeah, that was it was not easy to do it. I did this by using a Dremel shaver, a Dremel sanding tool, and then an X-Acto knife. But yeah, not a bad figure. Impressive. And who knows, I might get some more of these. I might not, I don't know. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much all I can say about this figure. It's not bad. Even though I don't play Fortnite, this figure is actually impressive. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.